Hey guys, I'm back with a layout update. It's not really back. It's been since April, I think, since my last update, and it's now July. Um, Not a lot has been done. At least I don't think so. But today I got a lot done. I've been busy with work out of state, um, and if I had time, I was pretty much doing custom work on my engines or weathering or something along those lines. Not really working in here. Today was it was really hot. I think it was like 100 degrees out, and a storm came in and cooled it off, so that's why I'm back in here. Um, but anyways, doesn't matter. You're here to look at the layout. So let's get started. Over here, nothing much has changed. I got a building taped up to the wall. Pretty much that's what's going to be. I have an overhang, so they can unload the freight cars as if it's raining in pretend world over here. But I got to put an industry up there still. All this is pretty much still the same. Nothing's really changed. Over here, I added some new switches, the Picos on the main. Eventually, I may switch them all out. I'm not sure, but that's a lot of money. But I put my fuel pad in over here, and then the green facility over there. It's probably not going to stay there. Nothing's set in stone as building wise on this layout. I'm sure it'll change it about 50 million times. But it's just to give some building and me messing around in here, switching some stuff around. So this building actually may stay here, even though I just said it's not set in stone. But I kind of like it against the yard. It just looks like it'll be something that would be there. Got to finish putting the windows in. It can receive 4 box cars. I'm sure I can maybe get 5 in there, but it'll probably be pushing it, so I'll just stick with the 4. And then the pink foam is just to raise it up, so this over here is all loading dock for the freight cars, and then this I'll paint gray. I kind of sanded it so it's smooth, and I'll paint that gray so it's as a concrete base, and then I want to get some roof details. So that's that. Moving down here, here's my my new GP40X. It's Norfolk Southern scheme. I'm switching over to NS. I still have some CSX, but I'm going to be mainly NS. I have a bunch of Heritage units on the way. They come in a couple weeks, so I'm very excited about that. Of course, I have the one Lehigh Valley and the Fantasy. All the new ones are going to be in the interstate. But anyways, this has sound in it. It's starting up. Pretty cool. Got the bell, obviously. Nope, I'm on the wrong engine, sorry. There's the bell. And then it has also the shutdown on it. So start up, shutdown. I got installed on it. And then over here, since I have the layout on, here's my 80 Mac. And with the red marker lights on the back. I got this from a friend of mine. He got it off of eBay or something. Somebody tried weathering it. It was horrible. So I fixed it up. I like it. It has LEDs on the front. I gotta fix the ditch lights because they're not LED and it just looks silly. And then if I put it in reverse, the red lights come into the front nose. So this has sound and all the bells and whistles and everything like that. And then also over here is my Gevo. I traded in my CSX one for this one since I said I'm going to NS. Nothing against CSX, but I usually go out and railfan NS more than I do CSX. So yeah, that's the Intermountain one with the ditch lights and everything. So that's cool. Also, here's a hopper I just did. It's a Conrail. Can't really tell. It's been used and abused pretty much. So that's pretty neat. And then I put the shelf up with all my engines. So I'll go through some of my engines that I recently just got. Lehigh Valley, I've had in a couple videos. Still got to get a decoder in it. Here's my -9 Athearn ready to roll. Pretty neat. And then my SD70M-2 MTH. Not a big fan of MTH. I don't like how it runs. And then here's a SW1500 blue box. And then this here is a -9 Kato. I did. So it's pretty neat. And it's the 8352, which is the real in prototype, it actually looked like that. It had the nose damage and then the primer and everything like that. And there's some of my CSX Jeeps, a Conrail I patched over, my NS Heritage that I did. It's Penske SD45 and I put NS stickers on it. And another Jeep. And then I patched over this one here, I'll show you. Here's another Dash 8. If I can focus. I blacked out the air conditioner because the prototype had it, and also the front door. I put the ditch lights on, that's why they look weird right now. They're not really in place. The front door had a BNSF door on it, so I just got some paint and mixed it around, and that's exactly kind of what it looked like. So, and then on this side it had the brown toolbox and a gray primer box. So looks pretty cool. I got to put DCC in that one, and then also up here I got a standard cab Conrail I did, 8312, and it just has the damage from a fire and stuff like that. So, and this one I also have to put DCC in. So those two came out pretty cool. I like how they turned out. And here is a SD70 Mac CSX. I just recently weathered up over the weekend. There's the radiator smoke out there, and the door, I have the door pried open, so the crewmen were hot in there, so they opened the door so they can get some more air in. But for everything else, that's pretty much it for engine. Well, besides, here's my blue box I did. Sorry for moving around so much. It's a Ather blue box CMW I patched out to UP6789. Put the yellow air conditioner on there, UP up front, and some weather in there. So it's pretty cool. I would like to get another one. I want to get the Operation Lifesaver one and do it. So pretty happy how it turned out. And then there's my war bonnets I got sitting up there. Pretty much my BNSF rack. AC6000, the Dash 8, and then 2 Dash 8s, war bonnets. So, coming down here, I plastic on the layout because I started building the Helix. This is going to go up another 2 more levels. Pretty much this line here, you can still see it as I back away, kind of. That's going to be the height. That's going to be the track height of the upper half. From the Helix, you're going to go up again, and then from here, you're going to turn off, and it's going to go around this, and then stop at the door. And that's going to be Reading, coal mines, Reading and Northern. And then they'll interchange with NS, and then NS will bring it down and go around the layout. And then going up again, maybe half a turn, going around this way, from here all the way around to that side of the door is going to be the Morrisville line, which is by my house, and I go rail fan that most of the time because it's 5 minutes from my house. So when you come up the loop, people that know the Morrisville line, it comes off a connecting track at SEPTA, so that's what the Helix is going to be. It's considered SEPTA track, and then it's going to go to CP. It's going to start at CP Ford, and then go to King, then Plymouth, and then come down, and then I'm going to do the 309 bridge. I'm going to do County Line Road crossing, and then I'm going to have West Lang, and then down here, roughly right in here, I'm going to have Woodburn with the parking lot, and then the bridge, and then the CSX and Trenton sub underneath with the SEPTA lines. And then when it turns, it'll go into the intermodal facility, and it will also be in the some of Morrisville freight yard. So I can store cars up there, even though they'll just go nowhere in the no land. So that's what I have in my head. It seems like it'll be a great idea, and you know, until I go and lay it all out is when the real difficult task is going to happen. So, you know, I hope it turns out the way it is in my head, and I think it'll look pretty cool. The way I'm going to build it is I'm going to have the bench work, and then I'm just going to have the the Homosote and plywood, and then I'll just have to fill in everything else. It'll be open grid, I guess is what it's considered. That way it can have the landscape. It'll be something like this. That way it can have the landscape come down to the fascia and stuff like that. And then here I want to have a bridge with water, so when you're standing here, you're pretty much eye level with the water for the second story, or second level. But I think that'll look pretty cool, and it'll give me more time to run a train. It'll just be point to point up top, but you know, with all the cars I have on the track as I do right now, plus those 3 boxes are filled with freight cars, you know, I need room for intermodal and other freight cars. But I think that's pretty much it. I'm sure it was quick, and I missed some things, but I can't remember everything. I really, this time, really am going to try to get a video out every month. It's just a pain with working out of state. I'm kind of coming back around this area starting next week, so I should be home Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday instead of being gone all week, but you don't care about that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I got a shout out to Thomas McEwen, TN Shortline fan. He does the Nashville and Eastern. Really great guy. I know I gave him a shout out before, but me and him became pretty good friends over Facebook, and you know, we never met each other, but just talking and texting each other, and you know, giving each other a hard time about these videos. You know, it just become a model friend over YouTube and Facebook. But if you get a chance, check out his layout. He said he was making a video tonight, so hopefully I beat him to it, so that I can rub it in his face. But that's a TN Shortline fan, just so you guys know. But yes, that's it for now, guys. And thanks for the likes, the subscribes, the comments. They're more than welcome. If you have any ideas, you know, let me know. I'm always willing to take other people's ideas that they give me. So, all right, thank you.